Imagine a land of towering mountains and fertile valleys, a land where fierce warriors rode into battle with unmatched ferocity. This was Thrace, a land steeped in myth and legend, a land that once echoed with the thunder of hooves and the clash of bronze. The Thracians, a group of Indo-European tribes, inhabited this vast region, stretching across southeastern Europe for centuries. They were a people of immense strength and resilience, feared for their martial prowess and renowned for their exquisite craftsmanship. Theirs is a story often overshadowed by the grandeur of their contemporaries, the Greeks and Romans. Yet, the Thracians played a pivotal role in shaping the course of ancient European history, leaving behind a legacy that continues to intrigue and inspire. Their story is a tapestry woven from threads of war and peace, of cultural exchange and fierce independence. From the rolling plains of modern-day Bulgaria to the rugged mountains of northern Greece, the echoes of their existence can still be felt. Ancient ruins whisper tales of their past, while archaeological discoveries continue to unveil the secrets of their vibrant culture. Join us as we embark on a journey through time, venturing into the heart of ancient Thrace to uncover the story of these remarkable people. Together, we will delve into their world, exploring their customs, beliefs, and the indelible mark they left on the world. The Thracian heartland was a land of contrasts, where rugged mountains gave way to fertile valleys, creating a landscape that was as diverse as it was beautiful. These valleys were not just fertile in terms of agriculture, but also in terms of the rich cultural heritage they nurtured. Swift rivers like lifelines flowed through this land, making their way towards the Aegean and Black Seas. These waterways were crucial for trade and communication, linking the Thracians to other civilizations and facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural practices. Bounded by the Danube River to the north and the Aegean Sea to the south, Thrace encompassed a diverse landscape that nurtured a rich tapestry of cultures. This strategic location made Thrace a crossroads of ancient civilizations, where different peoples and traditions met and mingled. This geographically diverse region was home to numerous Thracian tribes, each with its unique customs and traditions, yet bound by a shared language, beliefs, and a deep respect for their homeland. These tribes, though distinct, shared a common identity that was deeply rooted in their connection to the land and their shared cultural heritage. From the Tribali in the west to the Getai in the east, these tribes were renowned for their horsemanship, fierce independence, and a deep connection to the natural world. Their skills in horsemanship were not just a means of transportation but a way of life, reflecting their values of freedom and mobility. The fertile plains of Thrace provided grazing land for their prized horses, animals that held both practical and symbolic significance in their culture. These horses were more than just beasts of burden. They were symbols of status and power, integral to the social and economic fabric of Thracian life. Horses were integral to Thracian warfare, carrying their warriors into battle and forming the backbone of their military might. The Thracian cavalry was feared and respected across the ancient world, known for their speed, agility, and the fierce determination of their riders. Beyond their military value, horses played a central role in Thracian mythology and ritual, symbolizing freedom, nobility, and the passage to the afterlife. They were often depicted in Thracian art and were central to many of their religious ceremonies, reflecting their deep spiritual significance. The Thracians were also skilled agriculturalists, cultivating grains, grapes, and other crops in the fertile valleys. Their agricultural practices were advanced for their time, allowing them to sustain large populations and support a complex society. Their metalworking skills were highly sought after, with Thracian gold and silver work, particularly their intricate jewelry and weaponry, prized throughout the ancient world. These artifacts were not only beautiful, but also demonstrated the high level of craftsmanship and artistic skill of the Thracian people. The Thracian landscape, with its mineral-rich mountains, provided the raw materials that fueled their craftsmanship, further intertwining their lives with the natural world. These resources allowed the Thracians to create tools, weapons, and art that were both functional and aesthetically pleasing, showcasing their ingenuity and connection to their environment. The Thracians were renowned throughout the ancient world for their ferocity in battle. Their reputation was not just a matter of legend, but a testament to their relentless spirit and unmatched combat skills. Their reputation as formidable warriors, feared for their courage and martial prowess, spread far and wide, reaching even the ears of Homer, who immortalized them in the Iliad. The Thracians were not just warriors, they were symbols of raw power and indomitable will. Armed with a distinctive arsenal and driven by an unyielding spirit, Thracian warriors left an indelible mark on the battlefields of antiquity. Their presence on the battlefield was often a turning point in many conflicts, their sheer determination and tactical acumen making them a formidable opponent. The Thracian warrior was typically equipped with a combination of weapons, each suited to their aggressive fighting style. Their arsenal was not just a collection of tools, but an extension of their very being, each weapon chosen for its effectiveness in their hands. The sika, a curved sword ideal for slashing attacks from horseback, became an iconic Thracian weapon, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. This weapon was not only effective, but also a symbol of the Thracian warrior's identity and prowess. In addition to the sika, they wielded spears, axes, and daggers, showcasing their versatility in close-quarters combat. Each weapon had its own unique purpose, allowing the Thracians to adapt to various combat scenarios with ease. Their fighting style was characterized by swift, decisive strikes, often employing ambush tactics and exploiting their enemies' weaknesses. This approach to combat made them unpredictable and highly effective, often catching their foes off guard. Thracian cavalry, in particular, was highly regarded, with their horsemen renowned for their skill in mounted combat. These warriors were not just skilled riders, but also adept at using their mobility to outmaneuver and outflank their enemies. They were often employed as mercenaries by other powers, from the Greeks to the Persians, a testament to their lethal effectiveness on the battlefield. Their services were highly sought after, and their presence in an army was often a decisive factor in the outcome of battles. However, Thracian military prowess extended beyond individual skill and bravery. It was their ability to work together as a cohesive unit that truly set them apart. Their coordination and mutual support in battle were key to their success. Their strength lay in their unity and unwavering loyalty to their leaders. The bond between a Thracian warrior and their chieftain was one of mutual respect and trust, which translated into a highly effective fighting force. When facing a common enemy, Thracian tribes would unite under a chosen chieftain, combining their forces to create a formidable fighting force. This unity was not just a strategic advantage, but a reflection of their cultural values and social structure. This unity, coupled with their fierce determination, made them a force to be reckoned with in the ancient world. Their legacy as warriors endures, a testament to their skill, bravery, and the indomitable spirit of the Thracian people. The Thracian worldview was deeply intertwined with the natural world. Their connection to nature was not merely superficial, but was embedded in their very essence, influencing every aspect of their daily lives and spiritual practices. They perceived the divine in the rustling leaves of sacred groves, the rushing waters of mountain springs, and the rugged peaks that pierced the sky. Every element of nature was a manifestation of the divine, a testament to the gods' presence and power. Their religious beliefs, while diverse and often shrouded in mystery, reveal a profound respect for nature's power and the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. This cyclical view of existence was central to their understanding of the world and their place within it. At the heart of the Thracian pantheon resided a diverse array of deities, each embodying different aspects of the natural world and human experience. These deities were not distant, abstract figures, but were intimately connected to the everyday lives of the Thracians. The most prominent among them was Zalmoxis, a god often associated with immortality and the afterlife, reflecting the Thracian belief in a life beyond death. Zalmoxis was not just a deity, but a symbol of hope and eternal life. Alongside Zalmoxis, they revered a multitude of gods and goddesses, including Bendis, the goddess of the hunt and the moon, and Sabatsios, a skyfather figure associated with thunder and vegetation. Each deity had their own unique attributes and areas of influence. Music and dance played an integral part in Thracian religious ceremonies, acting as a conduit between the mortal and divine realms. These performances were not mere entertainment, but were seen as sacred acts that facilitated communication with the gods. The intoxicating melodies of the aulos, a double-piped instrument, and the rhythmic beat of drums accompanied ritualistic dances, creating an atmosphere of ecstatic frenzy. This musical and rhythmic environment was believed to elevate the participants' spirits and bring them closer to the divine. These rituals, often held in sacred groves or mountaintop sanctuaries, aimed to honor the gods, seek their favor, and maintain harmony with the natural world. Offerings were made, prayers were chanted, and the community came together in a shared spiritual experience. One of the most intriguing aspects of Thracian religion was their belief in immortality, particularly associated with the god Zalmoxis. This belief was not just a religious doctrine, but a fundamental aspect of their worldview. According to Herodotus, the Thracians believed that death was merely a transition to a higher existence, and they would sacrifice themselves willingly to join Zalmoxis in the afterlife. This willingness to embrace death speaks to their deep faith and the strength of their spiritual convictions. This belief in immortality speaks volumes about the Thracians' spiritual outlook, their acceptance of death as a natural part of life's cycle, and their unwavering faith in a world beyond the mortal realm. It highlights their profound understanding of the interconnectedness of life and death, and their hope for a continued existence beyond the physical world. The Thracians' rituals and beliefs were deeply embedded in their culture, influencing their art, their social structures, and their daily lives. Their reverence for nature and the divine shaped their identity and left a lasting legacy that continues to fascinate scholars and enthusiasts alike. Festivals and communal gatherings were also a significant part of Thracian religious life. These events were not only opportunities for worship, but also for strengthening community bonds and passing down traditions from one generation to the next. Priests and priestesses played a crucial role in these ceremonies, acting as intermediaries between the people and the gods. Their knowledge of rituals and their ability to communicate with the divine were highly respected and essential for maintaining the spiritual well-being of the community. The Thracian landscape itself, with its sacred sites and natural beauty, was a constant reminder of the divine presence. Every hill, river, and grove held spiritual significance, and the Thracians' deep connection to their land was reflected in their religious practices. In conclusion, the Thracian religion and rituals were a rich tapestry of beliefs and practices that celebrated the natural world and the divine. Their legacy, preserved in artifacts and historical accounts, offers a glimpse into a culture that saw the sacred in every aspect of life and embraced the mysteries of existence with reverence and awe.